3 seconds of courage. I first heard that phrase from another coach called Dan Warburton, and he described to me how much his life had changed because in the moments where it mattered, he practiced this mantra of having 3 seconds of courage. And he's like, it's the space between having an idea and making sure your hand goes up or opening your mouth or sharing that thing that's on your mind or on your heart. And it's not actually about reaching the destination, but it's actually about being able to start and to get into it. When I think about 3 seconds of courage, I think about the important and meaningful conversations that we as outliers, trailblazers, pioneers, mavericks are having to shape the next era of humanity, to shape our world so that our future looks distinct from our past. And oftentimes, we get to this place where the moment becomes crucial, where we have an opportunity to step up and do something that shifts the energy, shifts the perspectives, or brings in a new piece of information such that we can all see this challenge, opportunity, or aspiration differently. I'm going to add conflict to that list too. That conflict differently. And the difference between actually being present and sharing what's on your heart and making your impact and being in that conversation might just be whether or not you choose to lean into 3 seconds of courage. I was skydiving a few years ago, and uh, before I got to I was an actuary. I was like, the risk involved in skydiving is just far too much. Why would I go and do it? My wife wanted to do it for her 30th birthday, so we did. And I found myself meditating to get into preparation. And the one space that I was meditating on wasn't getting into the helicopter. Wasn't even like dealing with the height. It was the moment when the doors opened and it said, "Now is the time to jump out." Because in those 3 seconds would determine whether or not the move would go forward. And if I was able to I meditated and visualized myself being courageous in those 3 seconds, seeing the door open, seeing the wind hit me, and then looking out and seeing just like being out in the open sky and knowing that I would meet that with courage each and every time. And skydiving was an amazing experience because of it. I actually have a video. If you're interested later on, send me a message. I'll share with you the video of that skydiving experience. But I feel like I bring up the skydiving because it's like once you're in the air, all you can do is dive, or in my case, fall. But you will land. It is more important to have the 3 seconds of courage to start than anything else. So let's play with this here over the next 24 hours. And my invitation for you is just to be not even on the lookout, but to have that mantra run through you for today. We can't know when courage is going to be needed. If you're like it's about making sure that when you're in that moment, you have something to lean back on. And my invitation is, if the opportunity comes for you that where courage would really serve you, to simply focus on those 3 seconds and make that come to life for you. And then come let us know wherever you are. Leave a comment where you are. I'd love to continue this conversation with you. And then if you're looking to really be courageous, we have a place where you can actually build out that muscle. Where it starts with 3 seconds of courage and it continues on into so much more. And we have basically a courage gym where you can build out the muscle of courage so that you can go out into the world and continue to show up powerfully and show up in the ways that will serve both you and the people out there who you lead. We call it the Trailblazer Collective, and it's our membership community of globally minded, socially conscious, and impact-driven leaders in the world who are stepping out of their comfort zone and are doing it with a peer group of people who are looking to honestly shape the world around them. If this sounds like you, we should have a conversation. Go to niiamah.com/collective to read up more and to apply to come and be a part of this wonderful thing we're co-creating. Love to have you there. It's NIIAMAH.com/collective. And we'll continue on from there. In the meantime, remember this: you got this, and we got you. Journey on.